Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Wow, I've got Kevin Lewis, the healing medium with me. I got to tell you, we are both pumped to be here. We're super excited, right, Kevin?
Absolutely.
We are. We love doing this and we work really well together. And I hope you guys enjoy it as much as we do. And we really hope to get to as many readings as we can. You guys know the drill. There's going to be who knows how many hundreds of people here, and we're not going to be able to read all of you. But if you listen closely, yeah, newsflash, Kevin, we're not going to be here till tomorrow, 10 a.m. Don't worry. If you need to put your PJs on, that's fine. But we're gonna if you listen to what we're saying, you'll see that your loved one in spirit will kind of bring a message along with someone else, and it can be very specific, like your loved one, like Cracker Jacks, and that's very unique and different. And yet here another loved one you would say, wow, I didn't get a reading, but my person in spirit loved Cracker Jacks. Believe me when I tell you, they're piggybacking on each other. They all, if one gets through, there's going to be 5 trying to get their message through at the same time. And you can also learn a lot about psychic readings. Advice that spirit gives to somebody about a job might be very applicable to you. So believe me when I say this, these things are very helpful, even if you don't get a reading. Don't you agree, Kevin?
Totally. Yeah, I love it how you mentioned that in the little community tab poster, that if we're just open and just, even just being in the space of holding for other people, there's something that's just so powerful in that we all feel something. And to me, that is a message from spirit. Sometimes it's a reminder, sometimes it's the tap on the shoulder that they're with us and they're supporting us. So I know that we will all receive, Susan and I included. But yeah, thanks for having me back. I got to meet you in person, which was so much fun.
Oh my God, Kevin killed it. Yeah, it was awesome. Everybody, we just had a blast at the event in Chicago, and we all ended up like not having met each other in person, right? And we all kind of really became really good friends, and we always met for breakfast every morning. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So good.
I hope to see you in the new year in person in some fashion. That would be really fun too. It's going to be a blast.
Here. Oh my goodness.
What's that?
I said so many people here already. It's wonderful.
Yeah, so we need to get, so they're like, oh no, let's stop that. So we need to get busy, I guess. I guess we need to like get busy, because people are like, well, y'all stop yakking and start reading.
Actually, I have an important question. It's actually really serious.
Okay.
I was wondering, do you by chance have Susie Woo Woo QQ's contact? Because I would love to do a collab with her.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I'm wondering, if you could hook me up with that.
She's banned. She's banned, Kevin. But I, who knows? She gets in my stuff. Okay. So she might find your number.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
I'm open to that. I'm just putting it out there.
I'm glad to hear you're open to it. Yeah. That's so kind of you. I'll pass the word along. That is super awesome. And I was going to, first of all, I want to say thanks to all the moderators. Hey, thank you guys so much for showing up. I know you guys moderate for a lot of people, and I really appreciate you moderating for me and just doing your thing. Just thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. Okay, I just have a quick question. So, and I'm going to put you on the spot, Kevin. Yesterday, I was in the restroom taking a whiz. I was just taking a little pee, and my computer starts playing one of my videos.
Oh.
And it was not queued up. Do you understand what I'm saying? It was not. I couldn't find anywhere where, I mean, come on, I'm by myself here. I feel like it's my dad. Do you think that's my dad?
Yes. Yes. Your dad was like, ask me. Yeah, for sure, Susan.
People always tell you and me, give him a message, like give him and we always tell you guys, you can speak to him. He hears you. But in this case, I want you to deliver the message to him. Cut it out.
Yeah, totally. Oh my gosh. I love that. And they do that. They do that when we're just like, when we just, whether we
I
need it
couldn't
or
get in
not.
here to video it, right? I wanted to come in here and just see what was going on. It's not like I have a cat that could be on the keyboard. My dog was in the other room. I knew
So
it was him.
good.
He's a sweet guy, but my God, he's still bothering me from the other side.
I love it.
Still playing jokes on me from the other side. And it was one of those things where I was like preaching, like I was giving advice. And you know what I mean? Like he queued it up to like the right point where like, maybe you should listen to your own advice. I'm
Oh,
like,
I
maybe
love
you
that.
should go bother one of your other kids.
Yes. Oh, interesting.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. We're gonna get busy.
And I see
Kevin,
you've
I
got some super
have
stickers.
oh, thank you. Right. Thank you so much, Kevin.
I saw some Ruth Enbach and Carol Lamb.
And Janet Worrell. Thank you. And Mary.
And then
hopefully
Chili Dog.
Oh, Chili Dog. Hey, Chili Dog. Thank you.
Aw.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. So good to see you guys. Thanks for tuning in with us. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
So good.
All right. Let's see. I have started some things. I'll just spin the wheel first and start. And then you can go next. How about that?
Sure.
All right. Carol Lamb. And listen, let me say this before we get started. Please do not pay for a super sticker to get a reading. Spirit literally drags us to the people that they want us to read. It's like we are staring at it and we can't move our eyeballs. So Spirit's really driving the bus here. So please don't think you have to pay for a reading. Thank you so much for those people that did. But I just have to tell you guys, I can't guarantee readings. With that, let's get started. Carol Lamb, how are you, dear? Why is my attorney so mean to me? Is there some kind of past life with him? No, this is really a thing. Or is it a soul contract with me? And men in authority or something else? How do I get him to do the job he's paid for?
Is there that box? It's like all of the above. Remember in multiple choice where it was like totally. It feels like all of the above. Carol, I pulled a couple cards and actually I meant to pull one and 3 fell out, but I got the patience card, the expect the unexpected, and the fear. And I feel like it's not to say that you can't choose other, meaning like fire him and hire somebody new. I feel like you're gonna ride this out with him. And it feels like it's gonna get a little bit better, but it feels like you have the ability. Okay, so you have the ability, you have the power to really create what this looks like. And so use that, Carol. Use your abilities, and your intuition in this feels spot on. Yeah, I keep hearing, it's an adventure for sure. It's an adventure and it's almost like laughable, but they don't want you to like, to kind of go where he's going with it.
Right.
So yeah, stay in the driver's seat. You're powerful in that way, Carol.
Yeah, I totally agree. Everything Kevin is saying, I would just say that because there's energy between you, and because there's an underlying energy that you just have probably from past life, but probably from childhood, of authority in general. Come on, let's call it what it is. It's authority in general. I have the same thing. But men in authority, like ramps it up a little bit more. So you're already feeling some kind of way, even if you're not aware of it. And he can pick up on that. He feels it. He's looking at your body language. There's all kind of like things, empathy. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to tell someone to have empathy for somebody that's not doing their job or somebody that's making their life, crappy. I mean, I want to validate that this is not an easy thing, but what I would do is basically what Kevin said. I would throw cold water on your energy. I would think like I'm an ice cube. I'm an iceberg. Whenever you're around him, whenever you think of him, I want you to turn yourself into an iceberg, because if you stop emitting whatever you're emitting subconsciously, he'll stop answering it.
Yeah.
And then his energy will go towards somebody else, and he'll do your job because spirit is going to help him do. That's what Kevin is saying by using your intuition, using your abilities. But he needs to kind of look somewhere. He needs to point his energy to someone else. Once that happens, spirit's going to help him get the job done. And I think it's going to be a success. But you really have to kind of just throw cold water on what's going on for you. And that's good for anybody. If you guys have a family member or something like that, just be frozen, try to not send any energy whatsoever.
Cold glass of water.
Cool glass of water. All right. I hope that helps. Kevin, you want to grab the next one? You want to spin the wheel, so to speak?
You know what? I'm not seeing all the starred ones for some reason.
Oh, no, Kevin. Oh, no. I did you wrong. I don't think I made you a host because I did this yesterday. Wait a minute. I made you a host. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what I did. No.
I don't see all the starred ones. So I mean,
any starred ones? No.
I only see the super chats. Like I'm going to starred, and it's weird. I don't.
Sorry, that's my fault. That is totally my fault. No. Okay, because you have to do this when you set it up, and I haven't done that many lives, and I forget how to do stuff. I really do.
No,
I'm like, do this, do that. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna just throw things at you then, son. You can handle it. You are a professional. Okay.
No problem.
Sorry about that. Next time you should just text me and be like, hey, Susan. Just to remind you. All right. Rosemarie says, will we buy a house in South Carolina soon?
Oh, that's so great.
Did you get yes? Because I got yes.
I got an astounding yes. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be in 2 weeks, but it's like it's the energy of that. Yeah.
The energy was fast. It was like, boom. Yeah. Like, don't have to. Now, sometimes I'll struggle. I'll be like, but yeah, that time it was big energy. So, get some boxes.
Yeah, totally. I got just to follow up, I got the change card.
Nice.
So yeah, around the corner for you, Rose.
So that's exciting, Rosemary. All right. Good job. All right. Let's move on. Okay. Lania says, now here's what's happening. I'm doing some of the people who were here like 30 minutes early, and then I'm going to switch down to the people who just joined. I'm going to just be, going up and down the comments. Okay.
Yeah, we're going all the places.
All the places. I love that, Kevin. When Kevin said, when you were at Chicago at the event, you were like, choose your own adventure. I'm that's my thing. I'm going to be using that all the time now. Like, I'm going to tell my clients, choose your own adventure. Like,
totally.
What? I love that. Okay. Linnea says, will my ex-husband Mark find a meaningful and well-paying job soon? He has not worked since he was laid off in late April. That is not good. But I do feel meaningful. I mean, you knew how to phrase the question, didn't you? Because you're like, meaningful, well-paying. I mean, you said not just any job. So you kind of, that's a lot. You gave spirit a lot to have to live up to. But I do think he does have a new job coming in. I'm not sure if you're going to think it's meaningful. You might think it's okay paying. You might feel like he's settling or something. But actually for him, for some reason, it's really good. Like, he's like, no, I love this. This is perfect. And you're like, really? He's like, yeah, I really love this. What do you get, Kevin? Do you get anything?
I heard balance around this one, and I feel like balance. Okay. Yeah, the way that you did question it, I feel like spirit's reflecting that, and I feel like there's balance is important. So I don't know if he came from like high stress or just not being valued, appreciated, but the energy of that in the new job, and it's really positive card. It's within 3 months. So
yes.
You know what, actually, and I know like we don't. I almost feel like I've read on this, and I don't remember names or that. And I think it's been 4 months since I've done a live with Susan, but there's something here. There's a little bit of invite around how it's being looked at. And so it's not to say that you can't achieve that, or he can't achieve that, but you sometimes have to be careful of how detailed and how specific it is, because because in that the timeline could look very different. And so
Yeah.
so just being mindful of that, because it's almost like the feeling that he's said no to some, and that no could keep happening. Is there guidance for a little bit of adjustment in what he's looking for? No.
No.
Uh,
No.
no, they're like, no. So, I mean, underneath it, within kind of 3 months, there does feel like there's change for him. So I see early next year. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I agree. I agree totally with Kevin. Totally. So just try not to worry about it. Try not to ask him about it, because that kind of jimmies up the energy.
Mm.
It just kind of makes the energy not as easily flowing. Hey, Touched by Tarot is here. All right.
Aw.
We are having a party. We're having a party. Okay. I want to just say thanks, Martine, for your super chat. I did see your question. It's on my list. Sandy Beach, thank you. And Tamara Rose, thank you. And I think we said thank you to everybody else. And Mary, thank you guys so much. Really, really appreciate it. Please know that you don't have to do that, but I really do appreciate it. Well, let's just do Martine next.
Let's do it.
So her brother-in-law passed unexpectedly on Wednesday.
Oh, sorry.
Martine, do you mind giving me his name? Kevin comes up with names, like I don't.
Mm.
If you have his name, it's just quicker for me to connect. It's and I'm kind of doing really fast reads, so I don't really have a lot of time. But let me see. Martine's brother-in-law.
The M name or the J name or the P name?
J.
Oh,
John. His name is John.
okay.
I'm telling you, it's
Yeah.
just he's like magnificent. If you
Yeah.
guys don't know that, the dude is amazing.
And then there's he's also, and that's the thing, there's this what he's wanting to, I feel like he's coming in really clear. And so his reminder is that the time from when they transition, it's not always reflective to their ability to be in communication. And so it's also reflective of where he was on his earthly journey, his ability to be in the communication. I feel like there's an M name and a P name connected to him. And then the month of September being significant. And then he's acknowledging the 1 of 3. So was he the 1 of 3? And it's like, still go through with the plans, Martine. So I don't know if you had plans with, I don't know if it has to do with travel or like gathering. Maybe it's both, but it's like this encouragement to go through with the plans that you had. Yes, it's different, but there's that, there's that encouragement to still continue with what you had planned, if you'd understand that. Yeah.
It feels like a trip or something that you were planning, or some guy. Yeah, something. Yeah, I totally agree. He's amazing. Kevin is amazing. I'm over here. This is what I get. The color red.
Oh.
I got the color red.
Oh, I can feel that. Yeah.
Oh my God, stop. You're too kind.
Yeah.
No, really. He's a good guy. This guy's a good guy. I feel like there could be I don't even know if I can say anything after that, really and truly. I think I'm just gonna let Kevin stay with that. If you have a question about that,
Martine, would you understand his heart and breathing with him? I'm feeling like that's his heart and his breathing. No, but there is something with the red.
Yeah, and maybe fishing, fishing. Just a nice guy.
Is she?
But she was here, but she could have stepped away because that was a few minutes ago that she posted that, because you step away for a minute and that's when you get your reading. That's how spirit works.
Yeah.
But if she comes back, moderators, if she comes back, would you let me know some kind of way? but I believe that. Oh, here she is. She's here. Martine, did you hear what he said about anything?
It might be delayed. Sometimes if people step away or something or close it, sometimes there can be that delay. You know what I'm saying? Where she might have to go back and listen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, heart attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go back and listen when you can, Martine, but just know that he's, in the sauna. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
But he's perfectly fine. He's
Yeah.
happy. He's fine. It was sudden. He didn't suffer. He didn't want to suffer. He didn't want to burden anybody. That was his thing. He never wanted to be a burden on anybody. So he's perfectly, he's fine. I see him with his, P might be his twin brother, Pat. P might be his twin brother, Pat.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. He sends us love, okay? He sends us love, and he's sorry he had to rush out like that. Yeah, he was a nice guy. Got that. He got that he was a very nice guy, easygoing, not a troublemaker, not, one of the people you look forward to seeing at family gatherings because he was just kind of easygoing and nice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Pat is your hubby. Okay, great. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
That's the connection. Got it.
That's the connection, right?
Yeah. Lots of love.
Yeah,
to
you know what? Nobody saw that coming. I know that we didn't see that coming. I'm almost feeling stroke. But,
it's funny, yeah.
They're identical twins. Oh my gosh! Wow. Oh, that's got to be so hard for you and your husband. I'm so sorry. It's really hard to lose somebody so quickly because you're just not prepared. If there's an illness, you can sort of get yourself ready. Kind of, you can feel. M might be the last name. Thank you, Martine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it's all good. That's fine. He just doesn't want you to worry. And Kevin also gave you the information about don't delay plans for something. And I did the same thing. There's something about don't delay plans or don't because again, that's his personality. Don't do it on my behalf. He's just that kind of person.
Yeah.
If we had more time, Martine, there's so many hundreds of people here, but I mean, we could go deeper. He's talking about Pat, about your husband. He's talking about both of you being kind and generous and welcoming. I feel like you welcomed, just from the beginning of your relationship together, you were very welcoming to him and the family. And he really loves you. He's got a soft spot for both of you. And I know this is going to be hard on you. And I'm so sorry for your loss, dear. Yes, John, the moderators will get a free pass to heaven for reading these questions. Absolutely. We'll put in our best word for you. You might want to get Kevin to do it.
You know what I'm still stuck on? The red. Martine, are you wearing red right now, or do you wear red? It's like I keep being shown like a red blouse. I don't usually use the word blouse, but there's something
there's red energy around Martine, in my opinion. Yeah.
There is. I don't know. Yeah, there's something there. Because I'm like stuck on
all these people keep saying it, and we're not picking up on it. Infrared sauna. Everybody in the chat. Infrared. They're like trying to spell it out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Okay. Sorry. We're connected to spirit. It's just you.
It's hot in here.
Oh God, red. Sauna is red to me. Yeah, I know. We're sorry. We just can't get it together right now.
The heat. Hi, Kevin, loving vibration. Nice to see you. The other Kevin.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on. But take good care, Martine. Okay, dear. And Kevin, if you see something in the chat, you wanna just, or you can't even do that, can you?
Oh, the red makes sense to her as well. That's
good.
Okay. Yeah. So good. Maybe I can see something. No, I just see the super chats.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
dying, Martine. Okay, I'm sorry, Kevin.
That's
Please
okay.
accept my apologies.
Oh,
I'll
wait, it
try
says,
to be better next time. I don't know. I'm not a
oh,
good
wait, it's
host.
telling me to connect. Oh, what did I do? Oh,
You
oh,
connected.
never mind. I don't know what's happening. I'm just
Connected you. I
buttons.
know what you did. You connected to YouTube. I had to do it when I was on with Cool Crone last night. I'm telling
Oh,
you, I don't know. The energy is crazy, y'all. Take it from me. The energy is crazy right now. Crazy. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, come to think, we've had the power go out together. We've had like, I mean, y'all, like, it just is what it is.
It is, and now we're both.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's just not good. We got to get grounded. I need a chunk of grounding. I need to get this.
We need red.
Fit in the bra. This is not going to fit in the bra.
Red was for us. It was the root
Grounding.
chakra.
Red is grounding. Okay.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna like, whew,
Yeah. Oh, that feels better. Yeah. Okay. Whew. All right. No. Okay. We can do it.
Okay,
We
we're
can do
good.
it. Okay. Let me
We're
get. Let me do this. Okay. I am so sorry. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay. If you guys like Yesenia, if you would give us your mom's name, that would be helpful. Maybe Kevin can do his thing. Anything you can tell me about my mom that passed? I don't know. Did she pass 11/11, or are you just saying 11/11 for like, pump up the spiritual 11/11 energy? I'm getting that her stomach, I don't know if you don't know anything, but I'm getting like a real, like really a pain in my stomach. And I'm getting that she loved you. There was a separation. There's a separation. I don't know if you were not there, or if you were somewhere else, or what that's about. But she sends her love to you. There's a sense of, I want to say coriander. Would she have been cooking with coriander? I'm getting the most coriander taste in my mouth right now. And I'm hopefully you're still here, because that was an hour ago that you posted because you were here very early. You can just let us know. Kevin, are you getting anything for Yesenia about her mom?
I heard the similar name. A
Mm-hmm.
similar name I heard, but then I also do you find the coins, or did you recently find the coin, Yesenia? It'd be helpful if you're here. January and May stand out. And then do you have the two brothers, or did mom have the two brothers?
God, that's insane. Do you guys see that? He is amazing. Yeah.
If you're here, let us know.
And that's usually what we say to ghosts, or like spirits, not humans, but
yeah.
And okay, that's fine. If he's not here, that's okay.
And you were saying stomach, right? Yeah, my stomach's
I got a stomach, like a real clenching kind of really strong, the kind of thing that makes you double over. Okay, well, that's okay. If you don't see her in the chat, okay, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you. Okay, that's okay. Maybe she'll watch this back and get the message. Is there anything else that you want to say about Yesenia's mom?
Well, I pulled the synchronicities card, and so watching for the coins, because I feel like she's showing you, and so the number repetition, so those synchronicities, they love it when we claim them, identify them, and add their name to it. And it's not to say that other loved ones can't also show you that, but I feel like that's really amped up for you of recent, where you're really recognizing the signs from her. So yeah, just feel her love. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. Oh gosh, Marla. Okay, we can all feel this. Online dating is crap. Online dating is crap. Just tell us how you really feel, Mama. I hope you're still here because this was another one. Oh no, you just posted this a few minutes ago. Am I going to meet somebody soon? Ready to get off the apps, but they're the only way I'm going to meet someone.
Mm.
I would say the spirit guides are saying there's other ways to meet people. Oftentimes, I can't remember the last time spirit guides told me to tell a client to do dating apps. They almost always say, get really involved in your community, join classes, go to volunteer things.
Yes. Community. Yeah.
That's a beautiful card too.
It is beautiful.
Yeah. But I think you are going to meet somebody if you get out. So here's the thing. Yeah, I just don't see a lot of good luck with these apps. How about you?
Did you recently, Marla, just change your profile picture? And then I was like, and then this applies to them where it's like, I feel like what the picture looks like and who they actually are like maybe not matching. Energy wise, I got the community card. And I got within 2 weeks. So I feel like this again, Spirit's just saying the ball is in your court. So sometimes we just have to do things differently. I feel like you've given it, I don't know if you've been on this for 2 years, but it feels like some time. And it's kind of showing you that there's other ways. So yeah, I feel like if you get out there in the community, do those things that are more community-based, you will, the potentials go up, if you will.
I love this advice from Martine. Go to Home Depot.
Totally.
Idea. I mean, because then, you're selecting for handymen. You know what I mean? You're selecting for people that can fix things. I like the way you think, Martine. I think it's a good idea.
Oh my God.
She's going to be like hanging out at Home Depot. Like they're going to be like, ma'am, do you need some help?
Oh my gosh. Guess who's
Are you single?
Guess who, this is totally random. Guess who's texting me right now?
Who?
Alan.
Alan. Oh my God.
Alan, why are you not watching our live?
Yeah, you should tell him that. Why are you not watching our live right now?
Oh my God. I'm totally going to. I'm like,
we have now outed you in front of 756 people that you're not watching our live. Oh my God, you were there for his live. Oh my God.
Totally.
Yeah,
totally. Oh my gosh.
Happy hour. Apparently, maybe they have a happy hour. Like I think in the
probably at
morning.
Home Depot. Yeah, Alan's probably at Home Depot.
Contractors like donuts sometimes. Or you can bring the donuts. Hey, girl, just make it happen. Okay, let's move on. Okay, a lot of people. Okay, your dad passed away, hooked by Donian. Okay, I was really confused and concerned about the hooked, but I think it might be crocheting. I wasn't sure why you were hooking. Why was it? Anyway, my dad passed away 15 years ago. My boys were only 5 and 7. I want to know if he knows their successes and he's proud of them. Yes. Okay. This is a universal message.
Yes.
Your dad knows more than you want him to know. Okay. He knows everything. Trust me when I say this. He knows everything, but he is, but even more than that, he's taken. What?
It's the Father's Love card.
Oh my God. You cannot make that stuff up. You can't make it up. You can't make it up.
So good.
No. And he's taken an interest in the boys. I mean, he's working with them. He's shadowing them. He's watching over them. And he loves you, and he's very much involved. Actually, he sits at the table when you guys have have a dinner together. I mean, he's there. This man is not all, in my experience, not all crossed over parents are that involved. Like sometimes they're just busy doing their own thing, right? Your dad is like Velcro. That's what I get. What do you get, Kevin? He's a Velcro spirit dad.
Totally. I'm just in the energy of that. Like, of course, I mean, it's interesting, the questions that we ask in that wonder of if they're watching, if they're aware, and they are always, just a thought away in that. And so there's so much love. That was the other card that came. Susan said it, he loves you so much. And as she was saying that, the love card came through for you. So it's just to echo, and they do that where they just really want to, just like Susan's dad, where it's like, just know that I'm here and I'll do the things to really get your attention. And sometimes we just need that to be a little more often. I get that. I don't know who Craig is, but I keep hearing the name Craig. I don't know if there's a connection there for you. And then someone just celebrated. He's showing the celebration that would have just happened, but they're with us in this earthly walk. So feel his love. Hooked by Donian. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's a good guy. I mean, you know, we're all human. I feel like he had some human moments and some human things about him, but I feel like he was a good guy. Okay. He certainly loves you and he loves the boys. He's totally head over heels over the boys. And there's also something about a dog. I don't know if there's a dog in spirit or a dog here, but he says this dog is rambunctious and slobbery or just, you know, like that kind of energy. If it's not slobbery, it's just kind of in your space kind of thing. So I don't know if that stuff makes any sense for you. You can let us know, or if you don't, that's okay too, dear. Wishing you all the best. Okay.
Yeah. One more thing. This is really funny because I heard it and then I was like, wait a second. And then you'll understand this. I heard the Reese's peanut butter cup. And then I was like, but I wrote down Reese's, but I was like, no. I heard Reese's peanut butter cup. And in Canada, and it looks like she's from Canada, that we call them the Reese's peanut butter cup and you guys call them Reese's. Anyways, I don't know who might have just had one or loves them, but there's something about the Reese's peanut butter cup.
Nice.
So I'd be so curious to know.
Nice. Let us know if you're here, dear. Especially about the Reese's. Now I don't even know how to say it. Now I don't even know how I say it normally.
I've missed it for everyone. We call them
I cannot
Reese's.
say it now. Kevin's ruined it for me. Okay. That's all right. I can get over it. All right. Yes. All right. Let's keep on moving on. Oh, what the heck happened to you? Okay. Miss Nunziata? I sleep alone, but somebody snuggled against my left hip the other night. Who or what was it? Inquiring minds want to know.
Great. How did you feel? I'm curious. Like, what was your initial? Oh, I got the peace card.
Oh, right. Cool.
Oh,
okay. Hold on. I have to do an update. I don't know how you say your name. Is it a Canadian name? Donian? Is that Canadian? How do you know she's Canadian?
I saw Canada flags. I could be making this all up. I mean, anything is possible.
Oh, yeah, you did see Canada flags. Okay. You said that, she said that was her husband that literally just had a Reese's peanut butter cup bar.
Stop it. Do you
We are not going to stop it. These people need readings.
That is your father. That is them. Literally, they're like, if you need us to show you that they are with us watching, we will show you. So, I mean, applause to your dad. That's all I'm going to say.
Applause to you, Kevin.
And now I want a Reese's peanut butter cup. Y'all better send me one.
Oh my God. That's awesome. So I hope you understand all the rest of the things that was said. And I hope you feel like you've connected with your dad today because he made your husband go get a Reese's cup and eat it. Or he's watching. He's the Velcro dad. I told you guys. I told you he knows more than you think he knows. You know, she's going to have to go to a hotel from now on. She's going to be like, we're not doing nothing in this house.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I didn't know this was going to go off the rails. I don't know why I didn't know that because it's like Brenda said, when we're together, it's like electric. It's like something weird happens. We don't know.
I don't feel right. But in the best of ways, I don't mind it.
Choose your own adventure, Kevin. Yeah. Choose your own adventure.
Adventurer. Yeah.
I don't know. I just think we were all kind of nuts at that event because it didn't seem out of the ordinary. Anyway, okay.
No, I mean, yeah, all in a day's work, all in a weekend's work.
Sorry, I might. This is from the event, and I thought I had the 1-800 Spirit Guides cup, but I think I gave it away. But I have a couple like this that has the whole phone tree for 1-800 Spirit Guides. I'll put them on my website. I'll let you guys know I'm really trying to do that. But this was the only clean cup I had taken out of the box. That is so wrong, y'all. That is so wrong. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it's the moon. Maybe it's the moon. It's the full moon. Over that infrared thing, I don't know. Everybody was like, infrared. And we're like, what is the red?
I was like, why do they keep saying that? No,
I don't know why they keep saying this.
Completely over the head.
Okay, it's okay. It's all right. We can do it. We can do it. All right, let's keep on moving on. I don't know. I'm like, this is bad because I really needed help. Okay. Need help, and I cut Kevin out. Okay, let's try this. Moon Goddess Sunshine, beautiful name. Does my son have a message for me, please? He passed nearly 2 years ago, and I miss him every minute of every day. I'm so sorry for your loss. Kevin will probably have his name, but I would like to get it from you. I like to just cheat and get it right from my clients. Totally. It's too hard. It's just too much work. I can't do it.
I hear you.
Oh my God. Yeah, we do interact like siblings. My guides and I and Kevin and I act like siblings.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Karen was there at the event. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Okay.
Karen.
Yeah, Karen. Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah.
Her husband, Mark.
Yeah, exactly. We had a past life, future life costume party.
Oh my gosh.
Past life, future life costume party. And they came as aviators. Her husband came as a pilot and she came as like a cute officer girl. I don't know. And what were you again?
Mary dressed me up. I was Mary's
assistant.
Something avian. I was her offspring.
Right. You were her offspring. You were the alien offspring.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. It was perfect.
Oh my God. We didn't even answer the question. Oh my God, y'all. Somebody has got to take over this thing. I didn't answer the thing of who. I swear to God, this is herbal tea, but I'm starting to wonder.
I'm starting to wonder too. Okay.
I didn't answer it, and then I went to Moon Goddess Sunshine. I'll come back to you.
Okay. Let's see. Moon Goddess Sunshine. Are you here? First of all.
This is a train wreck. Oh, his name is Glenn. Thank you, dear. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. I'm going to be okay. Glenn, I'm so sorry. Glenn does not think this is funny. He doesn't think we're funny. You know how you look at us people of a certain age and you're like, this is not funny. But he's got a dry sense of humor. I feel like Glenn has a sense of humor. He either has a dry sense of humor or a sense of humor that he only shows certain people. Like he's like more funny around you and not so funny around strangers. But I think that you could get him to laugh. I think that he could really loosen up. But he sends his love. He really, really loves you. I feel like he was tall, because I feel like my arms, he goes to hug you, dear. He's hugging you now. And I just feel like, you know how sometimes guys are gangly, like they're not grown into he just feels like he's dwarfing you or something. He's hugging you and he's showing me birthday candles or some kind of celebration around that kind of thing. And maybe my head hurts. That could be from something else, but I feel like he's doing a great job. Actually, we should say this too. I'll speak for myself. Kevin is a superstar, but I'm only as good as the communicator, right? Like if the person communicating with me is quiet and not good at communicating, and it's no judgment, it's just whether you're a good communicator or not, right? This guy, Glenn, he's doing his best. He's trying his hardest. He's really trying. He's like, this one needs help. I'm going to have to be really slow. He's like, Susan, he's being really gentle with me. He'll just zip off and talk to Kevin now. Go ahead.
It's funny you say that. I got the, and 44 is important. 44 is important, but I got the thinker card and I feel like he is in, it's almost like he's being not strategic, that's not the right word, but specific in what he's saying. And now I got a few things. I got a couple of other names. I don't know if you'd understand the name Michael or the M name, Stephen or the S name. Attention around the Virgo energy and September being significant. And is this mother and son? Is that the relationship?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
it's mother
And
and
is
son.
there, would you understand the other, so the brother, so you have another son or him acknowledging the brother? And it's the thinker card. And so it's like, because I'm asking for a message and it's like, if you're overthinking it, yeah, it's like, go back. What is this about? What are you overthinking right now? And this is not in relation to him, but just in your own life, what you're overthinking. I don't have the context for it, but it's like it keeps playing in my.
It's for her, right? This is a message for her, for his mother to not overthink something.
Yeah.
Is that what you're getting?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
I think that's for his mother. I don't think it's for us. I think it's for his mother. You're overthinking something. He's like analysis paralysis, where you kind of really have a hard time making a decision because you're trying to consider all the things to make the right decision.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, like emotional ruminating I think that's sort of a new thing.
And it feels sudden. Would you understand his passing to be like it was sudden? It seems quite tragic around it, of course, but there seems like I'm here and then I'm gone.
I'm getting chest and head. I don't know. I don't know what that.
You know what this is also? This is okay. You remember when those like the plug-in alarm clocks and they were red? Interesting. The red. And it's like, do you still actually have one of those alarm clocks? And it's like, because I keep seeing the flashing, you know, when the power goes out and it's like the flashing numbers, that's what he's showing me. And I don't know why. So maybe you do.
when you know, that's the disconnect. That's when he left. Like, I'm wondering if there was I'm wondering if she had power loss recently and the light was flashing. There's something about that. There is energy all around that. I'm not sure if the power went out the night that he crossed or it went out. Could he be speaking to her? Could he be?
She's saying that they had the celebration was the party last night. It was literally the 50th. His mates had their 50th birthday party last night. There's something, yes. I've been looking for
she just said she's been looking for another house for months. So she's overthinking the house. That's what it is. She's been looking for a house for months.
Yeah.
And you know, when you stop a clock, that's like stop the process, stop thinking, like, you know, just.
Oh, and do you remember those alarms, the sound of them? Did he have one of those, like, moon goddess? I feel like I wish I knew your name, but did he have one of those clocks? Because do you remember that wretched alarm? And it's like it's like you going into like unplug it to make that thing stop because it was such a bad sound. I feel like there's what he's doing also is the lightness around it, and so they bring in that energy to make us laugh, to remind us of the things that were like that seemed really important that are actually quite insignificant. And so I feel like he did have that what's that, like the ace up his sleeve sort of energy.
Well, there's big love. I feel big love from him to you, and I feel big love for you to him. And I feel like you guys have had past lives together. So I feel like this was a very significant relationship. And I'm sorry for your loss. I know it's going to be, you know, something that you kind of in some ways never get over, right? You just sort of learn to live with it, that kind of thing. Just take really good care of yourself, okay?
Thank you, Kathy. That's so kind of you. And thank you, Allowaway Girl 1967. So
Yeah. Thank you so much, you guys. And I don't know who that was that had something sleeping next to them.
yeah.
I'm gonna say that I the first thing I got was that it felt like it it felt like an animal. Now wait a minute, it felt like a pet. If to me,
Oh,
I
okay.
got pet energy. I didn't get alien energy. I didn't get Sasquatch energy. I didn't get crossed over loved one energy. I got pet energy.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I got the peace card around it, so it did feel
oh, nice.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I
At
did get the
peace
peace card
with
around
peace.
that. Yeah.
There's also a little child. There's a little child. I don't know if that's I don't know if that makes any sense to you, dear.
Mhm.
But I feel like there's a pet that's what that was. And for those of us that have had pets, oh right, what they're telling me is even if you haven't had a pet, this is exactly the kind of thing my dad would do. Like if I didn't have pets, he would borrow somebody's spirit pet and put it in bed with me. You know what I mean? It's or your brother's pet, your sister's pet. Like if you don't have pets, I'm telling you, it's a pet and it's somehow
Yeah.
connected to you. And that's why.
And I don't remember this lady's name or this person's name, but who's Cooper? I keep hearing Cooper. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, maybe you can
Hmm.
um let us know if you're still here. If that makes any sense to you. And I know it takes a minute to type, especially for me. Um, I mean, it's hunt and peck. I decided typing class wasn't for me.
Me?
And now that everybody has to take typing, it's like,
Yeah.
let's do this. I'll come back to that and we'll see if Cooper has you know, has anything to say. Yeah. Okay. So who's that girl said, thank you. I'm glad we're your two favorite psychics.
Aw.
Where is my frustrating job going? Not ready to retire financially. Do you remember you are my sunshine? My daughter passed and I could use a message from her, love and light. Thank you also for the super chat, and that little puppy in your avatar is absolutely so cute.
Oh my gosh.
So wow, that's a lot. So you have a daughter that passed. I'm so sorry. And you have a frustrating job, not ready to retire financially. I feel like your daughter's trying to help you with that job. I feel like she's trying to tell you, like, mom, you got to stick up for yourself. You got to have boundaries. You've got to tell people when, they're taking advantage of you. I feel like she's sort of giving you this pep talk. And I feel like it's a time when you're alone or you're pensive or something, like you're either drinking coffee or it's in the morning when you're getting ready. When you're getting ready for work, she's showing me you're in the bathroom. You're clothed. Don't worry, but you're getting ready for work, and she's trying to get this message to you that please stand up for yourself. I feel like the way energy works for me is it's going straight. It hits a little bit of a wall and you go to the side. So to me, that means you may have an opportunity to do a transfer or leave this job. It's like, instead of hitting the wall, you kind of go off of it. You know what I mean? You don't you're hitting the wall now and you're just going to go around it. What do you get here?
Two things. One is that she brought me outside. She really brought me outside. And I think that it plays a couple of different roles. One being that the grounding, and perhaps she liked nature and you like nature, but bringing you outside, she wants to remind you of where you why can't I speak? Where you place your focus. Thank you. Where you place your focus. And so she sees you in such that way of being so grateful when things are not always perfect. And so a reminder in that is to keep your I feel like I'm losing my words, but being mindful of the gratitude. So in all things, the other thing was I pulled the card, take the first step. And so really getting clear about what this job means to you, because I don't feel like you're looking for something new, and I see you kind of staying with this. Sometimes it's hard where it's like, I wish we're so used to doing it where there's feedback instant.
Yeah, I know. It's really hard not to have the feedback because
Yeah.
you don't know if you're barking up the right tree.
Yeah, but I want to stay outside with you. Who's that girl?
Are you seeing stars? Is it at night? Are you seeing stars or is it daytime?
I'm just outside. Yeah. And I don't know, I can, do you remember You Are My Sunshine? I don't know what that means.
I think her daughter was her. I took it to mean her daughter was her sunshine.
Okay. Got it. Who's that girl? And I don't see her in the chat.
No. No. We might have to move on. Who's that girl?
It also reminds me of Madonna, that song. Who's that girl? Senorita. Isn't it? Anybody with me on that one?
Yes. Yeah, it's a song. Everybody's singing it now.
Yeah.
Everybody's singing it now. Oh, here she is. All right. I am outside watching the stars always. You read that for me before. You Are My Sunshine was her favorite song. Okay. So you said outside, I saw the stars. I'm like, I just see you outside. I think sometimes I look at the stars and I just think that's where my people are. You know what I mean? Like for me, that's where everybody's at.
Yeah.
So you said that to her before. That's very interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So you know now if Kevin, if we're reading you like cold, like in 5 minutes, I mean, these are readings that are like very, very quick, that your daughter is with you. She's giving you the same messages. She's consistent.
Yeah. And look what's happening there, where all these other people are saying that song means something to them. So they're so good in grouping us together. It's not by coincidence that we're all here in this moment. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I hope that helps, dear. But I think your work is going to work itself out. Okay. It just is. You're too irritated to put up with it. So it's either going to fix itself or you're going to kind of scooch over to the side and find yourself in a better position.
Exactly.
And I don't know, Courtney Cooper, you're saying your last name is Cooper, but I don't know if you're the woman that had the thing sleeping next to you, because that's who Kevin was picking up the name Cooper with. So will you just let us know if you're that person or if you're just saying Cooper could be you because it's your last name? I totally get it either way, but just let me know. And I wanted to also read our good friend, and I can't believe you're asking me this in public. I'm really going to try to be I'm going to try to be, I'm trying to not give you shit about it. But okay, Kevin's Loving Vibrations. Woo! Another one of my favorite readers. Any information on energy and timing of me starting classes and teaching? Yesterday.
Yeah, totally.
The answer is yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, honey. They want you to teach. You're a natural teacher. They're saying you're a natural teacher. You have so much to give. They also are saying that it's not that they don't want you to do teaching like on Zoom, but they want you to teach like big, like, I don't know what that means. Maybe recorded classes so that more people can take the class, because they just keep saying more people, like I'm seeing a crowd. So yes, absolutely. The energy is absolutely huge around you teaching, and the timing is as soon as you can. Like the guides are saying, they're looking at their little spirit watch saying, when can you start? That's what they're saying.
I love it. I echo that. What did I write down? Oh, I wrote down, I'm like, wait a second. I wrote down January. So I feel like there's January. There's the energy of indecision. I got within a week. So that just goes to like yesterday. And then the success card. So it's a no-brainer. I think there is something creative, and I do see it not just being one way or the other, but the in-person, because they're bringing me back to that. Susan and I were talking before we came live, and they're bringing me back to the conversation about how great it is to be in connection, in person, in community with people again. And they're reminding me of that. So there's really there's a strong invite for you to step into it in the new year. Yeah,
but I get it. I mean, I struggled with it. I struggle with it now, actually, for some reason. So I get it. But yeah, the answer is you're very supported. Everything Kevin said, absolutely.
Yeah. And it's done. It goes back to the indecision part. It's like because now the other energy of the son who came in, was it Gary or Glenn?
Glenn. I
Yeah,
think
Glenn, and him just overthinking it, or the energy of when we overthink it. They're showing me like your program, and your program's going to change. So they're just suggesting just start the program, and then you can make the adjustments instead of trying to spend the next year trying to create the program. You're just delaying yourself. So we're patter. Let's patter.
Speaking from experience, both of us your spirit is going to guide you. You know what I mean? And then the beauty of it is you get to do it, and then you get feedback from your students. And then you're always going to be perfecting it. I mean, I hope I'm perfecting things I do until the day I die. So there is no perfection, end result. That's such a good point, Kevin. Such a great point. Yeah. You have a lot. You just have beautiful energy. Both of the Kevins are stellar. We have some good Kevins around here.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God there's only one Susan.
Yeah, you're the strength card. That's so funny. I didn't see that. I'm like, but the strength, I was just gonna say your strength. That's so funny. You bring that because you have to have the confidence and the energy to facilitate, and you have that, but then it's nurtured with your gentle approach and your intuition. And so that really is the strength. And so drawing from both of those aspects, you're gonna do really well. Yeah, really well, Kevin. So those people are waiting there to sign up.
Yeah, they're all in the chat. Yeah, they're totally
waiting there.
So I would just say, if you're here, please subscribe to me. Please subscribe to Kevin, the healing medium. Please subscribe to Kevin's Loving Vibrations and Touched by Tarot, if she's still here, and whoever else that has a channel. It's free, guys. It really helps us. It supports us. So we really do appreciate the subscriptions. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for you, Kevin. I really am. And I enjoy reading with both of you. It's a blast. All right. Let's see. Kevin, that's so nice. Ness says he's had 4 sessions. Rock on. All right. That's a recommendation, y'all. Hey, and thank you. I am astrology. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. All right. I don't know how much more time we have, how much more time we can hang. We've been on for about an hour. How are you feeling, Kevin?
I'm fine. So I'll let you,
okay.
I'll follow your lead.
Don't do that. We'll be in the ditch. We already saw what happened. My God, I don't know how I didn't put you as a co-host. I don't know what the heck. I don't know. It's not possible for me to know. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to find the questions, but you guys are also just kind of chatting, which is fun. Okay. Lady K says, will I be able to go back to work soon? Son's tuition get any easier to handle? I don't see a good answer on the second part of your question. I don't know. I mean, that's not exactly true. It's more complicated than that. I don't see his tuition going down, but I do think you can handle it better with the answer to the first question, which is yes, I think you're going to go back to work soon.
Wow. Which is really interesting. I heard to pull from a different deck, and it's Kim from Intuitive View.
Oh,
And
nice.
the first card I got was the enthusiasm, and I feel like that's in relation to your first question. And then interesting, the second part of your question, I got the release card. And
okay, nice.
I'm going to leave it at that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I would just say stand in your power going back to work. Don't take something. If you take something because you just like in your head, I just need the money to cover this tuition.
Yeah.
The energy is not the best. I'm not saying it's going to be bad, but it's usually not the best way to go about it. Your guides are working with you, dear. You're working with your guides. I feel like this is really being more and more shown to you. So pay attention to those weird things that pop into your mind or pop out in the screen or people say things to you because they're really working with you. Okay. Jana, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Loving the sunglasses.
I was going to say, I love the braids. B. Krista, thank you so much. I guess I met you in San Francisco. That was a fun time.
Oh my God. How cool was that?
So good.
Yeah,
it was
Kevin
so great. You know, that was one of the things I loved about like the events and the stuff, getting to meet people and then put their name, because they'd be like, because it happened time and time again where I would see these people and they would come up and I would be like, they know who we are, and then it's like there was this familiarity in it, and then they would say their name or their
handle on YouTube. Yeah,
of course it's you.
It's like I know it's like I know the handle, but I don't know your name sometimes, But yeah, it's so funny, isn't it? Because you see these people and you really get to know them. That was cool. That was really, really cool. We had a blast, and I'm sure you had a blast with Linda G in San Francisco too.
It was a good time. Yep, Linda and Mel. Yeah, it was great.
And then you went to, and I saw the video of all your aliens in Bryce Canyon.
Oh yeah, I
saw you going.
I was contemplating actually
expecting you to just go.
I know. I seriously because someone asked me and they were like, the dust or the this or that, and it's like, yes, there were parts where that can happen, and we're skeptical, and when we debunk all of that stuff, so that part of it. The other part is, which you just have to experience those kind of things, is the feeling attached to it, and all of us there felt, I could pretty much guarantee, that we knew that it was the real thing. So yeah,
and the light that was emanating, and you could just see it, and and I mean, I'm a photographer. I was a photographer for 23 years, so I watched that video, and that was not dust.
Yeah,
dust doesn't do loopy-loos, and it doesn't write its name in the sky.
Totally.
We are here. Yeah, it was pretty amazing. It was pretty amazing. So if you guys have an opportunity to go to an event next year, I suggest it. It was so much fun to see you guys. And oh, wow. All right. Brenda, you have a I didn't see you, dear. Question from your mom and dad, or a message from your mom and dad. Year apart. Okay.
Sorry, Brenda.
Yeah.
And
oh, they passed a year apart. Okay, I see. I'm getting something that I think might be from your childhood. So they're showing me something that a big car, like a 1940s or 50s, like with the big cars. So they have they're just big. And you're a little girl. And there's something about, and I don't know if your parents owned this car or if it came from a relative, it was a special occasion. And I feel like you were taking a picture with it or something. There's something about you with a car and it being a special occasion. They're showing me. I think they're sending their love. There's something also about holiday lights or Christmas lights. Somebody putting up Christmas lights. Also, I'm hearing the word Bethlehem, and I think I'm seeing those those it's like the manger, the wise men. I'm just seeing Christmas decorations, right? I don't know if that's something that you're doing or something that they did, but they're also showing me drinking something hot, either hot chocolate or apple cider, something like that. That it's they're trying to talk really fast, actually.
Yeah.
I'm only getting like I'm kind of getting it as they're trying to get their message in. They have a lot of love for you. They're very proud of you. And they're really a lot of gentle love, I feel. What are you getting there, dear?
A crazy. I felt like I just went on a crazy ride. So this might not make sense, but I feel like you're right, because I feel like there's this. I don't know who this is coming from, so this could just be collective. So bear with me as I share what they're making me aware of. First of all, who's the one of 5? And then the significance about the month of May and the month of October. The 25th of a month feels important. And this is where things kind of went a little bit different. I'm aware of a hamster in the spirit world. So I don't know who would have had the hamster. And then from the hamster, I don't know if you buried it in the garden, but there's like this garden memorial, and I can see the roses, but they're bringing me to the memorial garden. And then someone, I don't know who this is, but one of them, something about the head. I feel like a pain in my head. So I'm not sure if you would I feel dad, maybe with dad. The M name and the C name.
You're talking as fast as he is.
Name, yeah, is what's coming through. So, yeah, let us know if you understand any of that, because that was quite the ride. Yeah, Christmas is big. Okay, interesting.
She said her dad. And she said that her dad was Italian, so he talked fast.
Oh my gosh.
So you gave us so much information. I would have had to write it down and draw a diagram to be able to answer it all back. So I don't know. You two. So I don't know if okay, mom was Claudette. Did you set a C name, right? Okay. Beautiful. What else did you say? You said so much stuff. I can't even.
The hamster. Hamster.
Well, you want to know about the hamster?
The hamster.
No, was it for sure a hamster or just a little rodent? Maybe she had a rat.
It was a little hamster. Yeah.
It wasn't a gerbil.
No, I don't think so. I mean,
wow.
Yeah.
We all want to know, Brenda, if you had a hamster growing up. Or maybe your kids had a hamster.
It was like, and it's showing me its color. It had a different, the crest or the chest was a different color. It seemed lighter than the rest of it.
Yeah, like lighter.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What?
The darn chat moved and now it's gone. Where did it go? Here. Okay.
My grandmother had large rats in her farm. Well, that is that. I mean, I'm not telling you.
You're sure it's not a rat? I told you. fancy rats with light colored.
Well, Claudette and your dad, they have a hamster with them. Who's got the hamster?
Oh my God, rats! I saw the rat.
That's
crazy. I don't know if I could sleep tonight. Okay. Wait just a minute. Hamster. Maybe a hamster at school. Thanks, Leslie, for trying to help us out. We appreciate you. Yeah. We could use any help we could get. You don't have it. There's no hamster anyway. You know what happens? I know rats. I know. You know what happens, guys? This has happened to me personally. I went to a medium before I was a medium, before I knew I was a medium. And this poor lady gave me the first and last name of one of my relatives. And I said, I sure don't know who that is.
I know.
I don't know who that is. I left the session. A week later, I was like,
yeah.
I know who it is. Took me a week. So this really does happen. It's I don't know. It's some kind of thing with mediumship. People's brains freeze. So if you, the Chinese zodiac, Sharon, y'all are killing me.
Totally.
Yeah. So
she's gonna email us and be like, "Oh my gosh,
she totally is.
I forgot about little feet."
Gonna remember it. It's gonna be a hamster with a white blaze on its chest.
Totally, I can feel it.
Rats. Rats. I don't know, y'all. I love the Chinese zodiac idea. Yeah, Cindy P says every hamster she ever had escaped, never to be seen again. I know, right? I know it's exactly
Cindy.
what happens.
Hi, Cindy.
What the heck, Brenda?
What is
Okay, it's
happening?
getting really juicy for you guys that stayed
Wow.
on. My sister found a squirrel in the toilet when she was 5, and it scared the living shit out of her. Well, of course it would. How does a squirrel get
Oh
in
my
the
gosh.
toilet?
No kidding.
You guys had to have had a brother. There had to be a boy in this equation somewhere.
Yeah. Can I go with the Candace Norton?
Yeah, if I can find her. Candace.
It
Oh,
was
yeah.
a recent
Okay, I got
one.
it. I got it. We lost
Yeah.
my younger brother for years. Oh, thank you, Candace. I'm so sorry, dear. That's difficult.
Candace,
It's
does
really
your
hard.
mom watch as well? Would you understand? Would you understand does your mom watch YouTube as well?
You mean like this, us, or
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
is that what you're getting? He's telling
Yeah.
her that
I
mom watches.
I
I'm
heard
wondering if
for
mom watches like the Long Island Medium or something. You don't know. She doesn't know what her mom
okay.
does. I feel like it's TV. I feel like it's like Tyler Henry, or you know what I mean? I feel like it's something like that. But
Yeah.
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, hey mom, if you're watching, hi, your
Yeah.
daughter watches too.
I heard before we came on that there was a mother and daughter, and maybe you're the daughter to give this message to your mother. But I do feel your brother, and or this is also connected to somebody else where it is the mother and daughter, and the difference is if Candace, if you would understand the car accident, or if this is also for somebody else, and the pointed difference is the car accident, the D name connected, the D name connected, and the N name, I'm hearing like a Nathan, and then the one of three. Are you one of three? Yeah.
Let us know if that makes any sense, Candace.
And I'm being brought to Las Vegas as I'm seeing like and I know nothing about this, but like the cards and where you throw that thingy on the thingy.
Dice and
Yeah.
craps or
Yeah,
whatever that is.
Yes, use that. Yeah. I'm also being brought to my head. I feel a bit dizzy around your brother. If he wasn't the car, it's somebody else.
Oh, wait, her brother went there. Her brother went to Vegas. I think that's what you're saying. And somebody else that must know you. Lisa is saying you're one of three, Candace.
Okay. And Candace, would you understand something in his system? Because I feel really fuzzy. I feel really fuzzy when I connect to him. And do you have a daughter, Candace? Or the younger girl? He's making me like the younger girl. And if somebody else understands this, it's the mother too.
Yeah, Candace was in a bad car accident.
Okay, interesting.
And they are three.
Okay.
You're all up in this business. So did this guy come to you before you started?
Yeah, this was it. Yeah, okay. And he has the daughter. Okay, yeah. There's special attention around her right now, and things are going to be okay. So I just feel, and maybe grandma, the worry and that, and so just be in the breath. So really, yeah. And this is beautiful. I love it. He shows you he shows you the butterfly. And so something interesting happened with the butterfly. The butterfly landed, but it stayed. And so if that didn't occur, watch for that. It feels really, and you will know that's a sign from him. Yeah. And a wife. Okay. And someone else will understand this as well. Yeah.
That's phenomenal, Kevin.
Yeah. It gets, can I just be with this for one more minute?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like he keeps saying sorry. So we're not going to go, because I feel there's some personal parts to this, but there's this feeling of apology. And that might be for your mom as well. If you would understand that, but he really just that's important. And I kept saying, like, when we bring through and they want to apologize, it's not to say that they don't, because they don't sit in that energy anymore, but his reflection of it, there just feels like some, yeah, that was important. Yeah. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Brain cancer. That was the head. Holy.
That
Okay.
was the head. Yeah.
Mm,
And that would also be he wasn't really, in his faculties, you know what I mean? Because I
yeah.
think you got that he was a little bit dizzy or not
Yeah.
really there. Well, he's a great communicator. That means that he's here. He showed up for you, dear. He showed up before we were even meeting and wanted to make sure that he got his message through to you. And you were the other part of the equation, right? So if you didn't show up and ask the question, see how all this had to come together. It's really quite an act of the spirit guides to get everybody lined up and get Kevin. So it's, you can probably understand now how difficult it is for them to do that stuff. I'm thrilled when it all comes together.
And Candace, did you have a hamster? The hamster still there. I'm not kidding you. Like, I'm still
there
aware.
are people talking about their hamster's tail fell off. Apparently,
it.
that's a common thing. I'm going with the rats. Okay.
Goodness.
Danny Shea is in the house. Hey, Danny, thanks for
Hi,
dropping
Danny.
by. We appreciate that. It's good to see you. Let's see. Take really good care, Candace. That's you said you've been struggling with your grandmother's passing. Okay. Yeah, she loves you, dear. They're all, you've got so much love and energy around you. A lot of angelic energy around you. So I hope you feel that. But you can understand why he was drawn. He said, read Candace Norton, right? This is what I'm saying. I know we're not getting to everybody's questions, but Spirit grabs us and says, do this.
Yeah.
That's because Spirit knows they have whatever they need. It's all sinking. They're like, this is going to sink. That is why.
When you said that, it was, well, an hour, but 22:22.
22. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, Kevin is amazing. He is amazing, for real.
You know what? It's Spirit that's amazing. And Susan, you touched on something earlier about, like, we're only one part of it. And you guys are one part of it, and they are one part of it. And so it can look so different, but they try so hard, and I think they try so hard. They really do. So, yeah.
And Kevin is good about answering the door. Like there was somebody here earlier and I was like, I'm really busy. I can't talk right now. So, Kevin is really good about making time for people. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I can't. I know somebody's here, but like we go on at 7. Come back.
It's so true.
Okay. So here's Not Thinking says, will I retire in the Philippines? I'm on disability right now.
Will I retire in the Philippines?
And he's on disability right now. Somebody had asked earlier, will they get off of disability? But I don't think it's the same person.
Are you not already in the Philippines? Or are you not there yet?
It feels like they're not there yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Will I retire in the Philippines?
Yeah.
I'm not sure you can retire in the Philippines if you're on disability. I don't know. I don't know, but what does the spirit guides want to say? I don't think this is one of those readings that I'm not sure I'm going to tell you what you want to hear. But I feel like your guides are saying you have more to do here. You have more to do here. There's something really important. There's almost like a heaviness to it. And it's not you. It's around you. It's either family or community. There's something here that you're connected to it. It's almost like you have roots connected to this thing. And if you pull up the roots, you're just not going to do that well, right? This is really, you're getting more support. It's symbiosis. You're getting more support than you might think.
Mhm.
But what do you get, Kevin?
I was hoping you would make out, because it's interesting. I'm just going to show you because this, and I like where you've placed that energy, because this isn't you. I'm going to preface this, but I've got the guilt card. I've got the failure card. I've got the fear card and the blame card. And I feel like you're separate from this. And so there is a potential for you
No,
to retire.
I totally agree. Okay. You think there is a potential? Great. You
There
do?
is. Yes,
Great.
there is. There is a potential for it, but there's some other stuff that's
So
compounded.
it's the roots. That's
Yeah.
the heavy. That's the roots. That's all those things that's holding him down or her down.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what would be your advice? Would your advice be to, what would be your advice for someone to disengage from that energy?
I heard honesty. So getting really clear, I don't know what that means, and hopefully you can understand that, but being honest with it. There is a potential for you. I don't like to go too far into the there's the happiness card. There is a potential for you to make this happen, but some things will really have to shift, and you'll have to really get honest about. Not that you're being dishonest, but getting clear is another way of saying that.
Clear.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think that's good. I mean, I think Kevin saw more. I totally agree with Kevin. So I think there's more hope maybe than I saw. But I think getting clear is the thing your guides were saying. You have work to do here. And if you add both of our readings together, you can see it's like, get clear with this stuff that's weighing you down. And then you can withdraw your roots. You know what I mean? And roots, that's sort of, it can be codependent. It can be, or you're being manipulated, right? But you bring your energy back to you, heal you, get clear, get honest with everything, and then you can go.
Yeah. Are there sea turtles in the
Philippines? Sure, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you seeing sea turtles?
Yeah, I totally am. The energy of the sea turtle. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's nice. I love that. I love that positivity. So run with Kevin's version of it. But I do think you have to kind of deal with some things. I don't think you're just going to be able to just go. And I just saw so let's just do one or two more. Been on for an hour and a half. Let's just do one in this, one more after this. Marilyn says, hi guys, anything coming through for me for the new year? I don't know if you're in a relationship. Passion, I'm getting passion. Okay. That could be from a relationship, but it can also be a passion for life, a passion for a new hobby, a passion for new creativity. But I feel like you have renewed, the words I'm hearing is renewed passion. So, seeing things new, like it's weird, but it's almost like you take off these glasses and you see things very differently. And that also means that you're seeing people that have been weighing you down or dragging you down, and you're able to kind of put them in the right place. And then you see, I want this. And that's where that renewed passion comes in. What did you get, Kevin?
Yeah. I'll just say that it's like when we ask questions like that, it's like, what direction do you want us to go? So I went to the cards for some clarification. I did hear move or movement in that. And so where you place your attention, yes, there's lots of things that are coming through in the new year. I got the contemplation card, and it seems like that's a bit of a theme. The you are worth it. And then maintain your childlike spirit. And what I take from that is in any of the areas that there is movement or potential for change, things coming to you in the new year, approaching it with the childlike really stands out for me, in that have fun. And where do you really want to place your time and energy? And so you, again, get to be in the driver's seat of that. It feels exciting. And so whatever area you apply that to, lots of change, lots of things coming through for you for the new year. And for everybody. I feel that's general in anyone that's looking for things to look different than they are in this moment. We get to create that. So, and
Yeah,
cool.
I
I like
agree.
your picture.
I
like
agree. The energy is just going to be busting next year. It's just going to be big. It's going to be transformational. So in as much as you can try to be loose, a little looser with things, you'll find that that period of time will be easier for you. You know, if you try to hold on to things and it's supposed to transform into something else, it could really be a problem. Okay. So the hamster's still running around the chat.
Of course it is.
And somebody said that Mindy says she had a dog named Cooper, a dog's son, her son's dog named Cooper. So things are starting to gel in the chat. And but except for the hamster and the rats are still we just
Someone on the replay is going to be like, oh my gosh, you found our little, yeah, totally. Yeah,
somebody's going to send you an email with a picture. I swear to God, it's going to have the white blaze on the chest and everything. I swear.
Wonderful. I can't wait.
I love it too. I had something I was going to pull up, and then when somebody comments, the chat just goes up and everything disappears. Oh my gosh. All right, Mary, we're going to go with you, dear. I wish I could read all of you guys. I see so many questions, and I'm so sorry. We're just reading as fast as we can, really. Mary wants to know, can we tell her if she'll be able to walk with my walker independently despite fractured ankles? Kevin is saying yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Now, you didn't say do the jig. You didn't say like sprint. I mean, you said walk. And yeah. I do see this healing. It's a long, I think it's a process. I think it's a bit of a long process, but I do see it healing. How about you there?
Yeah, I got the flexibility card. And I think that comes with the healing. I think the time frame. Yeah, I got the happiness card again. Yeah, it feels good. Are you doing what they're suggesting you do? And I'm talking about like the medical suggestions. So I don't know.
I like the way you laughed at your spirit guides. You're like, ha ha ha. Are you doing what they suggest that you do?
Choose your own adventure. Choose your own adventure, Mary.
Yeah. Yeah. Flexible. The reason he got flexible, Mary, is because you really need to be flexible in doing everything people tell you to do. You can't just do like, and I hear her saying, I am doing everything, but I think you're probably not I think the guides are saying you're following the spirit of the law and not the letter of the law. So, like, and I would be doing the same thing. I'm not kidding, but honestly, you do need to put your feet up more than you are. There's just blood, there's bruising. It's just, you need to get that circulation really going. And be gentle with yourself too. It's my God, fractured ankles is like a really terrible thing to try to, fix. So be gentle. It's going to take a little while. Brenda says, follow the instructions. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm over here saying, be gentle with yourself. And Brenda's like, follow the instructions. Oh my God. Mark, I was going to read you and then your thing disappeared and now you're back. Mark Martell, this is the last one. Oh shoot. See, it jumped again. It's crazy. This is the last one. We're going to help Mark with his love life in 2024. I just think you're brave for wanting a love life. So I just want to help you. Okay. Cause I'm like, I don't know about that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see something coming in. I see a sweet, it's gentle and it's loving and it's not an axe murderer. It's not anybody like that. It feels really nice. It feels almost so gentle that you're not sure in the beginning. You know what I mean? You're like, what is this? You know what I mean? But it's just very gentle the way it enters. What are you getting there?
I like it when you said about the being brave. I got the courage card and I got the change card. What's interesting in this one, I heard it's a repeat, and I was like, "What? You're gonna reunite with an ex?" No, but the name might be the same. There might be the name that's the repeat in this.
Okay, that would trip me out. Like I don't know if I could even do that. I'm sorry.
I mean,
sorry, Mark.
There's the bravery and the courage. So
I didn't say I was brave. I never. Anyway. Oh, we're talking about Mark. Oh, yeah, that's right. Mark, you are brave. You have courage, and you can handle saying the same name of the person who effed you over the last time. Do it. The card was do it.
Look, card. Yes, and the yes card. So yeah, love is in the air.
I just want to say that you already have an offer. Brenda says she's 59 and she's Canadian. I mean, listen, Brenda, Canadian is a big deal. You could really make money off of this deal because half of us Americans would,
start the bidding.
Marry a Canadian right now.
Totally. Yeah, let's start the bidding.
Start the bidding.
Totally.
Oh my God. Well, there was a hamster and then we married off Brenda. I don't know. Totally. It was a normal reading.
All in a night's work. It's good. Yeah.
It's all in a night's work.
Yeah. Amazing.
Oh my God. Another Mark. Okay. I don't know. Good luck, Mark. I wish you all the best. It's going to be fine. I think it's going to be fine, dear.
Yeah.
Be brave.
I get it. Like March, April. March and April feel really good.
So those would be the months that he doesn't go out.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, I'm not going out March or April. How come? Because the person is out there. That's why. No, sometimes I think that Spirit doesn't want to tell us, because I always tell my clients, if you saw the love of your life coming at you head on, you would just be stuttering, and most of us anyway. So a lot of times they kind of bring them in from the side. So you're like, oh, you don't even notice them. That's the best way. And then we're not triggered with fear. We're not triggered with trepidation. How do I look? What do I say? We don't have to worry about any of that stuff. So they just kind of bring them in from the side.
Yeah, there you have it.
He's brave. He'll do it, Lisa says. All right. You've got a fan club. You've got an offer on the table, and you've got a fan club. I don't know. I think he's the winner of this evening.
Well done.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you guys so much. We're on for an hour and 40 minutes. Wow. I am going to have to unplug because Kevin brings the electricity, doesn't he? He's just like,
good
amazing,
stuff.
Dude. You're amazing. So I'm going to be on his channel, I think, next month sometime in December. We'll let you know, and we'll do this again.
Sounds good. Right. Thanks, everybody, for being here.
Pee break back. Danny Shea needs a pee break. Okay, dear. Go ahead. Watch out for the hamsters if you don't know what we're talking, or the rats,
or the squirrel. Wasn't it?
Or the squirrel.
Oh my gosh!
All three of these things are prominent in this tonight's show, so please, take care around toilets.
Love it.
All right, you guys. Bye, everybody. Take really good care, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
We'll see you soon.